Welcome everybody to this beautiful moment of self-care for all of you. My name is Wouter. I'm your tech host for today. If there are any challenges on your side, on the technical side, send me a direct message and I'll sort you out as soon as possible. I wrote down a message to all of you. The Light Warrior Collective is very grateful for you that you are all here and that you're spending so much time and effort in working on yourself and working on this beautiful planet. And we're grateful for all the work that you do. Thank you for being here once again all over the globe. And for the addition, we would like to hand it over to our beautiful host, Inken.
Yeah, thank you very much, Wouter. I'm really happy to be back home in Abu Dhabi. And yeah, to introduce myself, who doesn't know me, I am Inken and I'm excited and happy to be a part of the Lightwear Collective hosting team since quite a while. I am sending you good vibes from Abu Dhabi and welcome you with open arms. So if you are a regular participant, Wouter already started a bit in that direction. I really would like also to tell you from my heart that we really appreciate you and that we are so happy to co-create with you every Sunday at the same time. And for those of you that are new to us, this is maybe your first time with us. I feel it's very important that you know that this is a safe space for you. And we love to co-create with our participants. We love to connect, empower, and inspire you. And we are just happy when you leave the call with the raised vibration. So having special guests has becoming quite an essential part of the Lightwear Collective. And I'm really happy and proud and honored about that. And today I would like to introduce Nidhi. She's a soul sister of me. And yeah, I would say Nidhi is really like a star seed with a unique way to touch your soul. So um, I to describe her, I adore you, Nidhi, for you have this sweet kindness and so much powerful wisdom inside of you. And the energy that you radiate is so shining that just people love to be around you. And I'm so sure that every one of you today will leave the call with a sparkle in your heart. So I can't wait to hand it over to you, Nidhi. Much love. Thank you for being with us, and we are honored that you're guiding us today.
Thank you, Inken. Thank you, Wouter. And it feels so special. I love these heart introductions where you don't have to give something in written in advance to people. All right, tell this about me. And I love this heart-to-heart connection. Thank you. And you all radiate or mirror the same to me. So I'm very thankful. I'm really thankful for the company on my journey. I mean, you become the best of your 5 friends. And I see so many of my best friends here right now that it feels good to mirror each one of you here. I have my childhood friends and it feels so special. Deepak is my childhood friend. He's joined today with Ashima, my sisters like Pooja, Priyanka, Sandhya, and all of them. They have been really, really special in my journey, and whatever new experiences I'm having, I'm able to share it with them. It's so special. And all my Mind Valley friends, it's so lovely to see all of you coming together and practicing with me today. Thank you so much. This is special, and it is special to share with all of you. So I don't know where to start. So I'll probably just jump into the intentions because this is so special and has changed my life. We all are on our journey of personal growth and self-awareness. And that's why we are here. We are here together because we all know that change starts from us. And once we change, everything change around us also changes. I mean, that's the ripple effect that we all feel. So the work starts with us and we are ready to do the work. My anchors to bring me into energy work are Jeffrey Allen, Abraham Hicks, and Lee Holden. So a lot of practices that I will do together will have some essence of their work that you will feel. Because I know a lot of you are Mind Valley friends, so that's why I just wanted to say it once more, that these are my anchor points on my journey here. So just wanted to first send them a big hello and bring them into this energy work also. So yeah, inviting them into this energy space. So for me, new moon intentions have been very interesting. This journey of self-awareness is interesting, as like every other day, we can think of something, have an intention and work on it. But we also know that there are special days throughout the year in our life, which are more auspicious and have stronger energy. So I love to work hard, but I also love to work really smart. So that's what I started to play with for myself from past 2 years. So I was going through new moon intention somewhere, it just popped up on my screen, and I was thinking, all right, what am I learning right now that I can probably distill into one practice that I can do probably once a day? Oh no, that'll be tough to bring into a routine. All right, probably once a week, that'll be awesome. It'll give me more space and not think about it. Weekly routine also feels like I don't have scope for it. How about finding something that works once a month and is more magical and powerful than anything else that I do in that month? And that's when this new moon energy started to bring my attention to its energy. And I love that. I love that feeling. So after reading that article, I started distilling things. What calls my attention? I love my energy. Energy precedes thought. So any thought that's created has an energy behind it, right? So what's energy? How does it affect? How does it turn into thoughts, or how does it just manifest into physical space? Was like, probably what's the driving force behind energy? I felt it was emotions. The more I was learning, or the more I was reading, it felt like it's the emotions that actually drive the energy of thoughts. And with whatever emotion you create something, you are actually seeding that emotion into how it manifests into our physical lives, right? So just to sum it up, new moon intentions has been a practice for me for past 2.5 years, wherein new means a blank canvas that I get every 28 days to create something new. No matter whatever mess I have made in my last month or last year, I give myself permission to forget it all, take it as a blank canvas as a child, and I just give myself freedom to create something new. It just empowers me with that feeling that every month I have the power to create something new with my chosen emotions. Moon represents emotions, and most of the women feel the moon cycle. Yes. Most of the women feel emotional cycle, this 28 days, but I don't think men are untouched by it, because they are surrounded by women all around them. So once you understand these emotions and moon cycles, and you become more harmonious and more connected. So moon represents emotions. So as I infuse emotions into this canvas, it just lights up and comes alive. And intentions, I mean, no matter how much I believe in energy work, a lot of people talk about it as woo-woo, mysticism, but for me, energy has a spiritual and a scientific meaning both at the same time. And energy work is something that has anchored my logical mind with the explanations to move more deeper into spirituality in my practical life. I love spirituality as much as I love my material world, as much as I love my abundance, as much as I love my family, as much as I love my friends, and I want the best of all. So I play with anchoring all of this via energy work. Energy work has made it really simpler to enjoy spirituality as part of my abundance rather than just a section of me. So that's why I just love energy work. So intentions. So new is canvas, moon is emotions, and intentions are our desires. We always create something unconsciously at the back of our mind, right? But then when you are aware of what we are creating and with which emotion you are creating, you are actually connecting with the universal wisdom of manifesting it with ease and grace without thinking too much or without getting too many roadblocks in your life. That has been my experience. And I sincerely wish that as you give yourself permission to play with this experience today and later on every time, may you receive the same or maybe more than what I have been receiving. That's my wish for all of us in the group today. So with that, once again, one last time, the summary of new moon intentions for me is creating something with all your desires, with your logical mind, with your emotional mind, which is with your spiritual mind, all of it together on a blank canvas every month, like the curiosity and playfulness of a child in you. So that's the practice that we are going to play with. This is simple. This is the simplest practice that I do every month. But the power of this lies in repetition every month, and that's when it compounds. So I just wanted to add that small asterisk at the end of my talk here, that the power of this is compounded as you practice this every month or your own or in any group that you feel called to. So with that, as we start, I would love to start with connecting ourselves as a group within this group. That's my favorite practice because it just suddenly makes me feel connected to each one of you, and I'm sure you will feel the same. Wouter, can I request you just for 1 minute to just put it on the gallery view so we all can see each other? And then probably we can move to the speaker view after that.
Yeah, let me see where I can switch back to gallery view.
Top right-hand corner. View.
Perfect. I see that. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, yes, so for connecting with the group, I would really invite you that before you close your eyes, just open your eyes wide, look on the screen, Zoom screen in front of you, and probably pick up, or probably just look at 2 or 3 faces that call your attention. Just connect with them energetically. Play with it. Please put your logical mind aside. For this 1 hour, you are the child and you're just playing and giving yourself permission to play differently this time. So look at the faces on your screen or the names or the pictures on your first screen or second screen and just connect with them. And smile in your head, in your heart, on your face. And as you do that with that broad smile, now I would love for you to close your eyes and bring all your attention behind your eyes. Remember the faces that you saw, remember the names, or just imagine all of us in this big group holding hands or just standing beside each other, and bring all your attention behind your eyes. Imagine a big magnet behind your eyes, which is bringing all your attention, which is scattered to different people, places, things, and events, and bring it all back to you behind your eyes. Bring it all coming back to that magnet and just sense and feel, how does it feel to be in your full attention and energy right now? Just smile at your awareness. And as you do that, imagine a big golden beam of light as strong and broad as you coming down into your head. And this light is basically nothing else but filling you with the best of you. You're not inviting anything else, but you're just inviting your energy, your attention, and the best of you in you right now in this moment. So imagine this big, bright, golden light, which is the best of you coming into your head, down your neck, down your hands, down your heart, your stomach, your thighs, splitting and going down into your legs, knees, ankles, toes, and from there, this light is filling you up again, back from your toes, up to your feet. Imagine the brightest, shiniest of you filling yourself right now, up to your ankles, your calf, your knees, again up to your thighs, your stomach, your heart, your shoulders, back into your hands, fingertips, your neck, your face, and really feel yourself up, filling up from top to bottom. And feel this beautiful energy that you are radiating within the group right now. Now let's connect with this group, with the brightest of all of us right now. With your eyes closed, feel the group around you and feel this connection of just holding hands, hugging, or just looking at each other with a big smile in your eyes, on your lips, and in your heart. And just see the brightest of everybody around you in this group. Feel this subtle energetic connection. Nothing happens by chance. There is a synchronicity. There is a connection which has brought together all of us today. So feel this subtle, beautiful connection, and let's anchor that connection with love and grace in our group today, in the center of our group as a big energy bubble. Now, as you do that, let's fill up this energy bubble with our intentions as a group today. May everything that happens here happens for the highest good of everybody involved. May all of us have a lot of fun, laughter, yet insightful discussions and conversations in our growth journeys together. And may we all feel open, safe, and happy to share our aha moments or vulnerable moments with the group to either expand what we want to attract or let go what we want to let go in our lives. And all this happens with a lot of love, happiness, ease and grace for each one of us in this group together. I would also like to give you a few seconds to add your individual intentions that brought you to this call today in this group energy. And one more group intention is that whatever brought you to our time together, may you all receive what you came here for today. This group energy, this call is all intentional. And we have the power to co-create. So let's harness this power together as a group. And when you feel full happy, just look around the group once more. Give once again a nice smile or an energetic hug. And whenever you are ready, you can open your eyes. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have your journals today. So let's get into the space of practice, right? So just pick up your journals and I will give you short questions to tune in and write what's coming up for you in 2 minutes, right? Not more than that. Just summarize. Don't go into the stories. Just go into what's coming up in your mind in the first instinct and allow yourself to play with it. Remember, you are a child, not an adult right now, right? So here's my first question. So the first area that I would love for you to look in your life is your relationships, right? So here, today, imagine you have this blank canvas. So first relationship that I want you to look at is your relationship with self, right? So write down, what do you want to feel in your relationship with yourself in next 1 month? How would you like to feel when you are with yourself? You know, when you are with yourself, you want to feel happy, you want to feel peaceful. Do you enjoy your times? Or if you don't enjoy your times, just notice. But you don't have to write that I do not enjoy my time. You have to just notice. And if you're already doing it, expand on it in present moment, that I'm loving it. And I love spending time with myself because it gives me time to reflect and move faster, reflect and fall in love with myself. Whatever comes to you, reflect and be happy, because when I'm happy, everybody around me is happier, right? So look at the relationship that you want to create for yourself and write that in present moment as if you are living it. It's not tomorrow that after 1 month of this practice, I will be in a happier space with me. No, you are in a happier space with yourself right now, and you are creating it. So write from a space as if you have already created that on the canvas. What is the relationship that you are feeling with yourself, that you're enjoying with yourself? To give you a hint, if you want it to be really, really fast and short, pick one emotion that's the dominant emotion that you want to feel in your relationship with self. What's the dominant emotion that you want to feel whenever you are with yourself? Is it peace? Is it happiness? Is it contentment? Is it motivation? Is it transformation? In one word, what is the emotion that you want to feel whenever you are spending time with yourself? All right, 30 more seconds for your stories and 10 more seconds for your one emotion that you want to feel with yourself. All right, so let's move to the second part of this. In relationships, your relationship with the family. What do you want to experience in your relationship with your family, your spouse, your children, or probably if you want to add, you can add your friends also, depending on the time and crispness of what you're writing. What do you want to experience? Do you want more hugs from your family members? Write the simplest of things because that'll make it more real for you to experience. Do you want to spend more time with them consciously? Do you really want to go out on a special date with your spouse? Anything, anything. Do you want to consciously take out time to play with your children more? What is it that your heart desires for your family relationships, your friends' relationships? Last 15 seconds. And then I have a twist here in this part. All right, the twist is, now imagine you are the family, right? So imagine how is your family experiencing you as you start to change. It is all in present time. Earlier you wrote that I am loving, it is all in present time, right? So remember, I'm loving my time with my children. I'm playing more with them. I'm hugging them more. I am going out more with them. And every time, whenever I'm talking to my spouse, we are having more fun conversations. We are laughing more together. It is all in present time. Now, this is you experiencing that relationship. Now, let's just shift gears. And now you have to write in present time, how is your family experiencing you, right? For example, right, oh, my spouse is loving this extra time that I'm spending with her or him, right? She is noticing that, and it is making our conversations or morning routines better, right? My child just loves playing Monopoly with me, and it is so much fun to discuss different things while we are playing together. He comes back and tells me, Papa, I love this 30 minutes every day extra that I'm getting to play with you. So this is the shift. How are they experiencing you emotionally as well? As you are experiencing them, are you aware how is your family experiencing you? Would you like to create something there as well? Let's look at it from both angles. It always works both ways, not just from one side, right? Looking at our times together, I'm probably asking you to be crisper, but know that after the call, you can sit with your diary and expand on it. It is a beautiful day and time to do it, today and tomorrow. So just, if you feel called to expand on it, please do that after the call as well. All right, so here's the difficult part. Write down in one emotion how one emotion that is showing up for you here. How do you want to experience your family, and how is your family experiencing you? What is that emotion? Is it trust? Is it connection? Is it laughter? What is that emotion that you want to experience in both sides of your family and friends relationships? Again, this is a two-sided thing, not a one-sided. So what is the common emotion? Just look at your notes. What is that dominating emotion that's showing up for you here? You are experiencing and your family is experiencing at the same time. What is that anchoring emotion here? Just highlight that one. We highlighted one emotion before. We are highlighting second emotion here. And now I'll quickly do one last one and just, this was one of the trickiest ones for me, and I'm sure, and I know it is one of the trickiest ones for a lot of us. So let's light it up on our canvas, right? So the third one that I want to pick is money, right? Look at money in your life and notice your emotions towards it. And in the present time, write your best connection emotions with money. Imagine money as a person, as your friend. And right now, just write the best emotions that you have for money. If you have been feeling lack of it, know that you have a time, you have today to change it. One step at a time, but yeah, take your first step. I love the sources of money that comes in my life. I have multiple sources of money through my parents, probably. I earn myself or my husband, or just like that. I love all sources of money, and it's always a happy feeling to receive it in my bank account, anything. It is happy money that I receive. It is it is blessed money that I receive and that I share. Anything, just fill it up with highest vibration words, the most happiest emotional words, and see how it feels, and stay at that vibration for the next 1 minute. This is in present time, this is real, and this is not your past behavior with money. All right, 30 more seconds, and then we'll switch gears. Yes. All right, so we are switching gears now. Imagine money as a person, and imagine the kind of conversation it is having with you. How does money look at you? Are you open to receive it every time it shows up? How do you receive it? Do you receive it with questions? Do you receive it with raised eyebrows? Or do you receive it with open hands? What is your connection with money? Do you trust in the sources with which it is coming to you? Do you feel blessed that ways? What is your connection? Imagine money as a person talking to you and talking in its highest, happiest vibration. What does money feel about you as a person, as your best friend? It's not just a friend, it's not just a person, it is your best friend. Just write down how does money feel about you? What do you want money to feel about you? Let's put it that way. Whenever it comes to connect with you, what do you want it to feel for you? All right. Last 20 seconds, because you're becoming a pro at it and not 30 this time. The extra 10 seconds is for you to go back to your notes with respect to money. And once again, pick the dominant emotion that you want to connect with money. Every time you think about money or every time money thinks about you, what is the dominant emotions that you see in your reflections right now? Pick that one up. And with this one, I'll take a break and hand it over to Wouter, Inken, and everybody here to share, to open the space for sharing for the next 5 to 10 minutes before we actually work on the energy, and share whatever came up for you if you really feel called to share. Because I have experienced that the more we allow us to share our aha moments, my aha moments have doubled. And every time I use this collective space to let go of something that's troubling me, it goes away faster. So allow yourself to experience it as well. And whatever came up for you, if you feel okay to share, the space is for you. Anybody wants to share?
I'll share a little bit. This is Chris.
I love you, Chris. So happy to see you for a long time.
So good to see you too. I just feel that I had a really hard time picking one emotion in each area. I chose a few every time and I tried to narrow it to one, but I want all of those things. So hopefully that is a good thing anyway. And I also found that it was very similar. Like what I want for myself is similar to what I want for my relationship with my family and friends as well. And that, so that's just what I noticed.
That's fantastic. I love a colorful canvas too, Chris. So don't worry about adding too many emotions. Lovely. Jovial.
Hi, thank you, Nidhi. This is great. And I just want to let you know that I focus a lot on the full moon. So this new moon intention is something that I really need to deep dive in, because a lot of time, like, full moon is so bright. It's like positive, everything it's a good time for you to kind of like rebirth, reborn, refresh, rejuvenate. So this is really good for me. I'll make it really, I do actually go through a transformation phase right now. So for myself, the relationship with myself, I mean, the word that I choose is transformation, because like, I feel like I have been getting really hard to get out of my comfort zone. But this time I feel like it pushed me out to my comfort zone to really take on some challenge that I want to do for a long time. So I'm all in right now. So I'm there. Thank you for this meditation that actually gave me a lot of clarity that helped myself to go through that path. And relationship with my family. So love is the word that I use, because that's the only thing that I can feel when I do my reflections. And it's the same for me to them as well as them to me. Very clean and clear for my family. And relationship with money. So this one I want to share with you guys with something interesting that happened to me. I did a quantum jump meditation actually on Thursday night. And then Friday, guess what I did? I received like 4 checks in the mail. That is something that I never expected. I was thinking about like abundance that time. And this is totally unexpected. And the amount is actually what I have in mind. So believe in quantum jumping is something's really crazy if you believe in it. So I did that. I got my checks. I feel abundance before I got my check. So this is where I am. So I just want to share with you guys what I go through this week, but it's really helpful. This new moon intention really helped me to kind of like put everything together. So that's my canvas. Thank you.
Perfect. I love Jovi. I love that share, Jovial. I mean, full moon has been always very, very strong for me. But I realized that for me, I mean, it varies for different people. Recently, I heard from somebody that full moon is the time that they are able to create more, and new moon is the time they feel heavy. So you work and play with different things, what works for you. For me, what has been working is that full moon has been very, very intense, and I feel very strong emotions every time there's full moon. And it used to make me quite uneasy. I mean, I used to dread it, but I knew it's powerful because I have been releasing a lot of strong patterns around that time. So I got curious. I mean, if there's full moon, there has to be an opposite of it as well somewhere. And that made me curious about new moon, which had an absolute different energy of different and opposite energy for me. So just play with what comes up for you. We all are different, but I'm happy to share my journey and what has worked, and probably give you some ideas to find your spaces as well. So thank you. I love that feeling of abundance before you receive the check, and I totally believe in it. Ginger, so happy to see you. Long time again.
Hello, thank you so much for doing this. And I agree. I kind of experience the same thing where the full moons are just so intense that it's a little hard for me to be really intentional, because sometimes I'll get kind of taken offline. So I just wanted to share the relationship with money part. I'm in a new place, and I'm trying to find a place to live, and everyone here is like, oh, it's so expensive and it's so hard to find a place to live, and kind of coming in with their beliefs. And so this was really powerful for me to continue to maintain my own vibration of knowing that what I need will find me. And so the message was that I really wanted with money was trust. And knowing that the more I stay in alignment with myself and in integrity, that the more I will be supported by money. And that money sees me as a conduit, that I'm an easy conduit to allow money in, and then to support others with the money that flows out through my system. And that just felt really good to be like, I don't have to go out and do a bunch of stuff and change myself. The more authentic I am, the more I'm supported monetarily.
I love that part, Ginger, because I love the circulation of money and not just into my bank account. I love the happy flow inside and love the happier flow outside as well. It just changes everything, how I see things as well. Fantastic. Thank you for reminding that and adding to the group. Right. So with that, looking at the time, let's just connect with ourselves again and bring some energy to what we have consciously chosen to create in our energy system today, in our awareness today. So once more, just close your eyes, tune in, bring your attention and bring your canvas in front of you as a TV screen or as a canvas, beautiful painting, highlighting the emotions that really lit up for you that you want to invite in your life. Know that as you focus on these emotions in the coming days, you will see hints and glimpses of these emotions lighting up, both in ways where it amplifies for you, but it'll also light up in ways wherein it'll poke your limiting beliefs about these emotions. And that is the time to gently tell to yourself that I notice it and I let it go. But know that these are the two contrasting things that will come to your awareness because you are focused on these three beautiful emotions that you want to invite more in your life. And now from the screen, imagine these three emotions coming up over your head and adding into the brightest hue light that continues to flow through you. And just pick your first emotion, actually going down your head, down your neck, your heart, your stomach, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, and imagine yourself filling up with this emotion from head to toe. Your logical mind is not needed here. Your playfulness and childlike innocence is. Knowing that what you're doing, it just makes it happen. Just trust that and allow yourself to fill up with the first major emotion you experienced in your relationships. Now, as you fill up with the first emotion, allow it to overflow through you from your heart and let it just light up the future you, that whenever you feel drained of this emotion, know that the overflow is going to connect with you at that moment and bring some kind of awareness, some kind of clarity in you, in your future. So you're not just working on the present moment, you're working on the future moment as well, right here with your conscious awareness. Now, in the same way, open up your crown chakra above your head and invite the second dominant emotion that you want to invite in your life. Just soak it up in your physical body, in your emotional body, in your spiritual body, in your energetic body. Just all of you from top of your head to your toes and beyond. Know that this is really fast and works with your intentions and desires. You don't have to move from one step to the other. Just know that as you intend for it, it just happens energetically. You just have to be open to receive and allow this overflow again to flow through you and allow yourself to catch it in your future self whenever you need it in times of laughter or in times of a little motivation. All the times it'll be there. And let's open yourself for the third emotion as well. Fill yourself up fully from top to toe. And allow yourself to let the overflow flow through your heart. Now, for a moment, with your eyes closed, look at the group again. We are still connected with the group. Look at the group again. See everybody sharing their overflow with their future self. And there's still some overflow which is coming into the group energy. These are all some of the highest and beautiful emotions that we have chosen for ourselves and have unconsciously chosen for the group as well. So let's bless this emotion, these emotions with pure love, pure joy, and pure consciousness for yourself and for everybody who receives the overflow through you. Share your smiles, your hugs, share your connection. And now with that awareness, now come back into your body, behind your eyes. Feel your body. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingers. And open your eyes when you're ready. All right, that's it from me. Thank you for this special place and this special group for this practice together. Yes, Ginger, it's powerful. It is powerful, the group energy.